This is Bill Boerum speaking to you from San Francisco and across the street from the former Russian Consulate General, which was ordered closed very abruptly last Saturday with 48 hours notice by the United States government. The order came out last Thursday and the Russians were told to be out on Saturday. Various administrative activities were closed down the very next day, Friday, issuance of visas, etc. And then on Saturday, everybody moved out, took everything with them, so the building now appears vacant. However, the Russian flag still flies overhead, the flag of the Russian Federation. The latest, according to the Moscow Times, which I read this morning in its edition, the U.S. government intends to seize this property, not just close the consulate officially, but to seize the property and to sell the building. This, and the Russians, of course, have now threatened to sue in some court of justice for a violation of their property rights. And this is all part of a tit for tat, which started as a result, I think, of domestic U.S. policies. So I think this is a very unfortunate turn of events between the two countries where tit for tat has occurred and so-called reciprocity of installation and number of personnel. It impacts cultural exchanges. From this building alone, 16,000 visas were issued last year for Americans to visit Russia. And that now comes to an end, or people are going to have to go to Seattle, Houston, or New York City, or the embassy in Washington. Also, the other side of this is that the United States, from its embassy in Moscow, has decided to no longer issue visas for Russians to come to the U.S. unless they are intending to immigrate to the U.S. So all of this, a bad turn in diplomacy between these two countries, when I think that the U.S. could use some of the offices of the Russian Federation on common interests around the world. So for now, this is Bill Boerum at the former Russian Consulate in San Francisco.